My name is Rossignol. I'm a ex-resident of Ashland, and I'm in the state of Jefferson in my town of Azalea. I've picked the Green Power Project because I've been involved with alternative energy systems for the last 25, 30 years. And I go back to pre-days of Stan Meyer and hydrogen technology, and also getting involved with Dennis Lee and the free energy systems there as well. So back in 2002, I created a biofuel company called AU Oil, and I was making biofuels. So in the research of all this that was going on, I looked at the bioregions of the Umpqua, the Rogue, and the Siskiyou, seeing that we are a integrated unit here in the state of Jefferson that has the ability to become totally self-reliant. I have an inkling of liking what Buckminster Fuller had said about creating a zero waste environment and building more than enough is all available here. So I've been involved with the algae projects for probably over 20 years, and coming up for blue-green algae of Klamath Lake and the food nutrition value there that goes downstream and turns into a cytobacteria that becomes a toxic area. So we have to look at the change we can utilize there. But with the current technology with algae, we can produce it quickly, we can utilize the mass waste, we can make a product of green coal, which also has high oil content. So with other technologies, we can utilize it with quantum fracturing and pH change and separate the oil and the cell bodies into a fertilizer and pump the oils directly into your engine as a clean, burning, free fuel. So with that, we started looking at locations to set up our activities and things to work with. And I got connected in with a project with Pacific Dome back in 2008, I believe it was. And we were doing a biodome, which was a biocyclic system that was basically going to produce the algae and the duckweed, which are fast-growing symbiotic relationships, with the fish to produce a food-growing system that gave you food 360 days a year with no maintenance. And all those fertilizer and biomass waste that could be digested into methane, fermented into alcohol, or utilized as animal food or pelletized to burn in the stove. So this was one of the projects we wanted to see materialize. In a system that is very fragile in our electrical grid, it's the most fragile systems we have. If it drops, we're totally dependent upon, with nothing, no pumps running and nothing working. We're going to have to find out what we can do to power ourselves back up without being slave to the grid. So in the system, we've come up with 4 different options and different machines and different technologies from Europe and what we have here available in this country. So what we're looking at doing is implementing an energy park and putting in the education systems, demo sites, and getting the city of Ashland to look at the options of us creating or co-creating a collective cooperative energy systems. So what this does, it gives us the advantages that we have to move forward in other communities that would be duplicatable as an open source project, that we are just continuing the expansion of the ecotopia concept, that everybody has more than enough, it's all available, and all you have to do is tend it, and it will grow for you, it will produce everything you need, and maintain it, and then we have a society that we can change being free without having to be burdened by the payment and the expense of energy. And one of my major visions at that point in time was with the algae, was to take it to a point where we could create a peace train. We could produce enough biofuels or algae oil to run the trains going up and down our corridor from basically north of Douglas County all the way down to Dunsmuir in Northern California as a peace train, moving all of our products, our people and everything for free, because it's basically no cost once we have the products and the materials and the people participating. So this is part of the vision that we're looking at for our communities on this area that we want to materialize in this Cascadia zone. So as we progressively move forward, we'll be having demonstration sites and camps doing open source ecology, building devices and machines that are all free and open source, so that the people can be had duplicatable and each community can have one for themselves and have their own classes and activities that they can share with the whole communities. So this is a vision that Buckminster Fuller had, was to have zero emissions, zero waste, more than enough, self-contained, with no toxic and no waste, because we use everything that we produce. So grow the food, feed the people, and live your life comfortably and enjoy it. And we have laughter this time.